All right, today is day 2 of clearing this field, and the Forestry Mulcher is here, and we just had a little chit chat. There he goes. He's going after that corner right in there. I'm hopeful he's going to finish today. And I'm walking down here towards the creek because I want to, when I turn around, I want to show you what he finished off. Had a little section next to my barn that wasn't quite complete, but for the first time in a long time, you could see my barn from down here. The creek is back over that way, and there he is. I watch him kind of take out that autumn olive. I don't think the autumn olives over there are quite as big, but there's still a fair amount of space between them. I feel he'll make pretty good time. These autumn olives that were right in here were brutal, and still got to kind of get in along that fence row a little bit, but I told him I want a hay field first, we'll trim later. Yeah, you can kind of see what we got here, and hopefully by the end of the day this will be a field all the way over in here. So let me let him do his thing and I'll come back. Well, the forestry mulching continues, and I'm up here picking up stuff out of this section. There's my barn over there, and you can kind of see what he cleared over there. There's some brush piles we're probably going to cut down. This is day 2 again, and might have to have him in here for a third day to do some trimming and kind of some finishing touches on here, but what I'm seeing looks really good. I would like to get him to get up along that road right there on that bank and kind of push that, cut that stuff out up against that. And I have underestimated how long it takes to do this. So the idea that, you know, this could be done in a day was ludicrous on my end. But now that I've seen this machine in action and kind of have a better feel for its, you know, capabilities, but I'll tell you, for me it's expensive, but like I said, our hay's expensive, but it's money well spent. So this old piece of plastic here I'm pulling out, and I pulled out a tarp. The wind gets up and blows this stuff around, and so I just wanted to get this stuff out of his way. I had a disc harrow on down that way, and a spring tooth cultivator, field cultivator, and I had to show him where those were. I didn't particularly want those items to be I don't think I wanted my disc, as bad as it is, to be mulched. So let me find another piece. I think there's a piece of cardboard out here, and then I'll go back down that way and show you what he's done. All right, kind of walking out here from my barn, and there was a patch in here from day 1, and so he's worked his way right over there. He is right now, down to the corner of that old pump house down there, and he's doing pretty good. And you know, he's kind of in the fat part of this kind of triangular shape down in here, and anyway, he's I don't think the autumn olives are quite as old over in here. It's not like their stumps are as big around, so I think that helps. And but he's probably as far as the width of the triangle goes, he's probably in the fattest part right now. And I don't know if you can see, but Right over there is my cultivator and disc. So, but I had bush hogged around those. They were just in a grassy spot. So anyway, I could never have done it. I guess I could have done it, you know, with a tractor and a chain. Well, I mean, I did over in this area, but oh, it's just going to be nice to have this all cleared off, and then we can start managing it and figure out how to put it into hay. So I'll come back. All right, so the guy's taking a break right now. I assume that's what's going on. Hopefully there's not a mechanical breakdown. So while the chips are not flying, I thought I'd walk down here and take a look-see. It's unbelievable how much debris has just been shredded in here. Thought I'd walk over here to the edge of the creek. Power company cut this power line out a couple of years ago, and I don't think they used a Forestry Mulcher. I think they had like a big New Holland tractor or something like that with a gigantic bush hog on it. But I'd like to get, I can probably take care of some of this with my own bush hog, but I'd like to get it cut back to the creek. And this is the power line I'm walking on, but the Forestry Mulcher, he came down through here, and I used to ride in between these autumn olives with my Massey Ferguson 50 and the bush hog, and I actually tried to keep this mowed out to the extent I could for a day when I'd come in at that time with a chain and a tractor and try to pull some of this stuff out. But you can see right in here I would have bush hogged into that, but I haven't done that for a couple of years. I'll just keep walking down through here. So there's actually a trail that goes on up along those woods, and then my gate is up at the end of that. And so he just kind of came down here and back to kind of see what he had. And I would keep this area bush hogged. Just anywhere I could fit the tractor in, I'd come in here and bush hog, but obviously I can't run over stuff like that. And of course, we walked around. There's my barn over there, and like I say, this stuff clear. As long as that maybe will never come back. Just amazing how such mass of autumn olives can be reduced to rubble the way it's done here. And I should have done this a long time ago. So right there's what we got left going down through there. And then I'd like to trim some along the road. There's a few other places. So we'll see how far he gets today. Hopefully he'll at least have these knocked out. And then I might have him, if he can do the rest of this today, that would be great. Otherwise might have to have him come back. for a third day. So I'll come back. All right, so we're down here at the end of day 2, and so he cut all this over in here, and he's just got a little bit left right there. We're gonna have to have him back for one more day, and then of course he cut a spot right in there that he didn't get to yesterday. Right now he's kind of trimming that fence line just a little bit with what time he's got left. I'm pretty happy with the fence line going up through there. And so what he'll do when he comes back is he'll finish that spot off right there, and then he'll move up where all that trash is along that bank, and he's gonna run over these brush piles. But I think that all of that and this, and then if he has time left over, then he'll pick some spots to kind of fill out the rest of the day. But yeah, one more day. It's going to take a day longer than I thought, but I'm happy with the results. You know, as far as the debris and the size of it, you know, not much you can do with that. It's not bad at all, though. You know, if you look at some of the places where we snatched trees out of the ground with the guy had a mini excavator with a thumb. I mean, nothing was ground up, so they're dried up and broken branches, pieces of branches laying on the ground. But trying to decide what to plant in here, just to let while the stuff decomposes. And but I'd also like to you know, make hay off of it to glean some revenue. I'm open to suggestions if you have comments. This, you know, all this cutting really shows how big, you know, this field really is. It's a pretty good size field. I believe I'm pretty sure it's bigger than our east field over there. And we refer to this field as the 10. And so I've actually been thinking about putting some Roundup Ready alfalfa down. I don't know if I want to put that much expense into it with all this trash. I'm sure the soil is right acidic, so I need to get some lime in here. I may use some pelletized lime, just because it's kind of, my understanding is it's fast acting, but maybe at least hit these spots right in here with it. And but I may just plant I don't foresee making square bales necessarily off this field, but I would try the round baler. I might just plant like some vernal alfalfa. I think that's how you pronounce it. Maybe some red clover, I'm not sure, with the goal of you know, getting some nitrogen in the ground. And I don't want to run a bush hog over it, but I would like to take something off of it. So I can't really know how I would want to approach this field as far as you know, making hay off of it this year. But I would like to be able to glean something off of it. I would prefer not to just bush hog it. I was thinking, you know, when I look in here, I mean, obviously this is a pile, and you know, there are piles, little piles like this around. And if I could drag something across here just to spread that crap out. I mean, my Heston mower conditioner, 5-inch, I think I've got it set at a 5-inch cut. And so I would actually use it in here, maybe. A lot of this stuff will settle down, you know, with the rain and just driving over it. And so this is the end of day 2. So he finished, like I say, he finished over there, and he's gotten this. The creek runs down through there, and he's up to here. He's almost to the gate. My intent, we'll see how this works, is when a customer comes, instead of driving across the field, I might just have them drive along that tree line around the creek and then come up to the back of my barn and just stay on the perimeter of the field. It's hard to come through that gate and go across that way because of the turn, and it's a little awkward coming in that gate with a big trailer. And the way I've got the gate designed, I've got it wide enough where you can drive straight into it at an angle coming down like that. So we'll see, lots to ponder, and things are starting to get busy here on the farm with haying for 2023. I got a fair number of videos, camcorder videos and drone videos. So hope you enjoyed this. This is a long time coming. You can see this is going to be just a terrific hay field, and leave a comment, subscribe, hit the like button. We'll talk to you later.